In this video, you will learn how to select replacement concealed hinges for frameless style cabinets. Even though there are various hinge brands that may currently be in your cabinets, RELIABILT models will fit in most applications. The first point to observe on your existing doors is the spacing of the screws that mount the hinge to the back of the door. In previous years, this distance varied depending on the manufacturer, but this has been standardized to 1 3/4 inches. If the spacing matches this dimension, you're good to go with RELIABILT replacements. To determine the type of hinge replacements you'll need, take a close look at the door and how it is mounted to the cabinet. If the door sits in front of the cabinet, it can be either a full overlay or half overlay configuration. If the door is recessed between the cabinet sides, it's an inset configuration. You will see that each of these three configurations uses a specific type of hinge. If your cabinet has an overlay configuration, measure the exposed distance, known as the reveal, from the outside edge of the cabinet to the door. If this measures between 0 and 1/4 inch, you'll use full overlay hinges. If the measurement is greater than 1/4 and up to 1/2 inch, you'll use half overlay hinges. And finally, if your cabinet has a recessed door, you'll use inset hinges. The door gap can be anywhere from 1/16 to 1/8 of an inch. Frameless hinges are available in soft close or standard versions, and both consist of two parts that are pre-assembled for convenience. Soft close models feature a tool-free snap-on connection of the hinge to the mounting plate and have a cam height adjustment control. Standard models are self-closing and have a slide-on connection that's secured with a rear fixing screw. Height adjustment is made by loosening and retightening the screws on the mounting plate. Both soft close and standard versions have side and depth adjustment controls. The majority of RELIABILT frameless hinges have a 110-degree opening angle. In addition, a special soft close full overlay 160-degree model is offered for situations requiring a wider opening. Now that you know what type of hinge you need, look for the frameless concealed hinge packages that are outlined in red. These have the door position clearly indicated for the various applications. Notice that the soft close versions have an orange stripe for quick identification. To start your hinge replacement, remove the mounting plate screws on all the hinges and remove the doors. Take out the screws holding the hinges, and if you find plastic inserts in the door, you'll need to save those special screws and reuse them. Otherwise, you'll use the screws supplied in package A. Now you can install the new hinges that have the mounting plates pre-attached. With the hinges in place, the door can now be attached to the cabinet. If you have soft close hinges, use the supplied screws in package B to attach the mounting plates to the cabinet side. For standard hinges, use the supplied flathead screws and tighten so that they're in the center of the mounting plate slots. After the door is mounted, you can fine-tune its position on the cabinet by working with the adjustment controls. Soft close hinges have a cam height adjustment screw on the mounting plate. Adjust all hinges equally by viewing the position indicators. On standard hinges, loosen the mounting screws on every hinge, adjust the height, and retighten all screws. Both soft close and standard hinges have a side adjustment screw located at the front of the hinge arm for changing the door overlay. The adjustment range for both is 1/8 of an inch. The depth adjustment changes the gap between the cabinet and the back of the door. On soft close hinges, the cam screw at the back of the arm can be rotated 1.5 turns to move the door forward. On standard hinges, loosen the rear fixing screw, reposition the door, and then retighten the screw. Soft close hinges feature a cam adjustment screw that changes the speed of the damper when the door approaches the final closing range. The screw rotates 1/2 turn. So far in this tutorial, you've seen hinges with wing-style mounting plates attached, which are the most common. However, you may find that the mounting plates in your cabinets look different. Some manufacturers use what are known as face frame adapter mounting plates on their cabinets. These special plates enable frameless hinges to be used on face frame cabinets, but work on frameless cabinets as well, and they're dominant in certain markets. To use RELIABILT soft close or standard replacements, you'll need to drill pilot holes to accurately position the new mounting plates on your cabinets. First, draw lines on the top and bottom of the mounting plates. Next, remove the mounting plates and measure the distance between the lines. In this example, the measurement is 2 5/8. Then divide that distance in half to mark the center. In this example, that's 1 5/16. From that mark, use a square to draw a center line about 3 inches long. Next, you'll use the instruction sheet that was included with the hinges. Cut the template portion of the sheet at the end of the center line and fold the sheet along the dotted line at the scissors mark. Align the center lines of the template and the cabinet and tape the template to the cabinet with the folded portion over the front. Then, use a center punch to mark the mounting hole locations on the cabinet. Remove the template and drill pilot holes with a 3/32 drill bit, approximately 1/8 inch deep. With the pilot holes located, you can now install the hinges on the cabinet. If desired, touch up the old holes with a matching paint or dab of caulking. As you can see, selecting, installing, and adjusting RELIABILT replacement hinges for frameless cabinets is an easy process, and upgrading your doors with soft close hinges is a smart way to modernize your cabinets with minimal effort. Thanks for watching.